Hoima Catholic Diocese is hunting for 40 billion Ugandan shillings for the construction of a specialized hospital to boost healthcare services in the diocese and outside Bunyoro sub-region. The Bunyoro and Friends of Bunyoro community in London got together to fundraise for the hospital. The event was organized by Gerald Nyakana.
I'm Anne Namiro Kizito Nachibuka. Thank you again for coming this evening. The bar, yay, it's open, first left. The food, I was told 10 minutes ago that it will be ready in 10 minutes. So
You're ready?
Yay! So, but I'm gonna steal 5 minutes of your time because one of our speakers will be leaving shortly. So please allow me to invite Dr. John Rao.
It's on? It's on. Where will it be, Jeff? I'm Dr. John Rouse. I'm a GP in Essex, and I'm also an Associate Dean for Health Education England as well. But I went to Uganda a long time ago when I was a medical student, back in 2000, where I met my lovely wife, Princess Diana. And she's given me two beautiful boys, Patrick and Billy. So we're very pleased with that. So yeah, so I have very sort of first-hand experience of sort of healthcare in Uganda, and one of the things that I want to do when sort of we eventually sort of repatriate over there is to look at sort of how we can improve healthcare for those most in need. And I think very much with what we're trying to do in Bujumbura here, it's a very worthwhile, and I'm very glad to see you all here supporting this sort of excellent cause, and hope we can make it a great success. I don't have much more words than that, but I hope you all have a very nice evening. Please enjoy, don't get too drunk.
My name is Gerald Nyakana. I come from Rwenkobe, which is next door to the hospital. It's about 500, half a kilometer from where I come from. I'm not going to waste your time. First, I apologize. Things have gone slightly wrong. Hopefully we catch up. So, yeah. So I do thank you from my heart for having left whatever you have to do to come here and support the cause. How do I get to know about the cause? I was driving past this big construction site and I don't know. And then someone said to me, oh, that's going to be a hospital. I thought, okay. It looked big. And I thought, oh, this is a wonderful idea. So that's how we came up and said, well, we try to raise money by approaching you who can. Guys, we do come from a very poor state when it comes to health. So it's not nice for us to just sleep and live comfortably, drive the nice cars and have all the nice jobs where we can't offer 50 quid to help build a hospital. So thank you very much. If anyone wishes to help, because we really need funds, it takes a lot to put up something like this to make a small profit. But the whole idea is to raise awareness. So share it with your friends, family. We have an obligation to our own people while we are here. Yeah. So we do thank you so much for coming, and I hope that we'll make it up to you. Hope the food is good, because we know we are late and we have to accept, but please bear with us, yeah? And also, the hospital, the site is going on. We'll keep you updated. It's at ground level, but as we proceed, it will be nice for us to be part of that big contribution. Thank you.
We have our next speech. Don't worry, as you saw, our speeches are very short. And this is from Margaret.
We really appreciate your support. So we probably all know where we are here, but just to recap. I am a product of the lovely Kagadi Muhoro. That is where I'm from, Wikara. So I will switch from Bunyoro and try and translate into English. English is my second language, so forgive the broken bits. I personally am attached to this giving, because when you give, you receive. If your hands are full, you can never ever give. So to be able to receive, we give. And thank you so much for being able to give. Because we're planning on supporting this hospital. It's for mothers and children. Who hasn't got a mother? Who hasn't got a child? It could be your auntie. It could be your sister. So thank you ever so much. Omoyogo, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you coming over. I know you had to stop whatever it you're doing to be able to attend this. So really appreciate. So we will give you an update on what goes on. All the funds that we are receiving from this is going towards that Bujumbura Hoima Hospital. I'm attached to it because I'm a product of Hoima. So thank you ever so much, and I'll pass you on to our lovely Anne. I can't remember the long name. I'm sure she's going to repeat that one. Can I please remember that name, please, Anne?
A friend of mine once said that when our generation, I'm not going to say my age, but when our generation is gone, will the children that we've had in this country have the same attachment, not only to Uganda, but to the villages that we come from? And we have to work really hard to make sure that that connection doesn't fade away. And we have a very good example here. So Billy is going to sing something for us. Yay!
So thank you so much. That was lovely. Bunyoro Kitara, that's the anthem. That is the anthem for our lovely Bunyoro.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the lovely Judy to give us a few words.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Mwebale kuija abanyoro n'abanyoro mati semere bino kubarola this evening. My name is Judith Bigira Kisembo. I'm a Bunyoro, born in Toro, grown up in Hoima. So Bujumbura is part of me. There is a large population of children who die before the age of 5, especially from malaria and other diseases. And this is because of lack of medication. Now, having this hospital, it's going to be a good thing, especially not only for Bunyoro, but for Uganda, because some people will travel, for example, from Uganda, from Bunyoro to go to Kampala for treatment. So please donate whatever you can. Every penny counts. It's just at the early stages. This is just the beginning. We may do many of these, so please just make sure you bring a friend, bring a sister, bring a brother for this good cause.
These people, they are the people who provide the broadcasting services, which we also want to have our own TV, our own radio, so we don't have to be listening to BBC all the time. Yeah? Okay? So please, let's give them a round of applause.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Please feel free to do what you want.
Gerard, it's not a competition, but it's about giving. And what I'm saying is he's not going to challenge me with £500. I'm going to challenge him with £600.